What's up guys, and I hope you're doing well. On to another track guide, this time at Moscow Raceway for the second to last wtcc event. So let's get on with it, going to turn 1 and let's see how to drive this track. Okay, turn 1. So we want to brake at the 100 meter board, or just after the 100 meter board rather, and we want to brake as the curb-in starts. You can take quite a chunk out of the left hand side apex of this corner as well, and then after that you want to let the car drift out wide, making sure that 2 of your wheels are still on the curb-in. Okay, turn 2, you just want to apply a little bit of brake, slightly get to the inside. You don't want to completely go to it, as this is 2 apex one and after the other really quickly, and then what you want to do is you want to let the car drift out wide for the exit for turn 3. Okay, for turn 3 you want to go slightly wider than I go and try and hit the apex, or don't hit the apex, and allow the car to be straight as you enter this corner, but make sure you're using hardly any brake for this turn. Okay, for turn 4 you want to be slightly wide for this corner. You can either stay in second as I do, or change it up to third so you don't have to think about it for the next corner, and allow the car to then hit the apex for the next turn. For turn 6, what you want to do is you want to hit the curb-in, but make sure you avoid the orange sausage curb, or this can make your car bounce and lose you time. So hit it as straight as you can, and then as soon as you're out this corner, aim for the curb-in on the left hand side for turn 7. For turn 8, once again hit that curb-in on the right hand side. The car will naturally drift, so let the car drift and then pull it over to the right hand side as quick as you can for turn 9. For turn 9 you want to make sure you're braking as late as you can into this corner. Avoid the red orange sausage curb on the left hand side for this corner, and then have a nice early braking, trail braking for turn 10, and then basically cut turn 10. For turn 11 I hug the inside and then just be patient with the power so you're not spinning the wheels, and then you can allow the car to drift out as wide as you want. Basically just make sure that your wheels do not go beyond the other side of the curb. I'm pretty conservative with my line here anyway. Okay, turn 12. This is a rather acute corner, so what you want to do is hardly touch the brakes, but make sure you do hit that apex, and as soon as you're out of the corner, bring the car to the left as quick as you can. Okay, turn 13. Only using about half throttle coming into this corner, and because of what you've done in turn 12, you should be able to hit this apex pretty straight on. But then when you're hitting it straight on, you want to keep the car tucked to the right rather than letting it drift, as turn 14 comes up really fast. The characteristic of this car seems to be to basically hit a late apex to get the best drive out of the corner, and this is what you need to do in turn 14. Try and bring the car out wider than I do for this corner, hit the apex later and allow the car to drift out wide. You can go pretty liberal on this corner exit as well. Okay, turn 15, try and use the black markings on the track. If you see there's a darker middle line, use that to guide your car around. I bring the car in a bit too early here and lose time to my ghost. So that's what you need to do, is once again get a late apex for the drive out this corner. Just look at my inputs for this lap, hardly any braking is going on. I'm using the gears and the natural slowdown of the car. Turn 16, what you want to try and do is take a wide entry to try and get the best exit speed you can. So hit a late apex of this corner and then allow the car to drift wide, but try and avoid the dirt on the outside, as this can slow you down. You can probably tell my lap that I had the suspension a bit too stiff for those last couple of corners, and it has lost me time, because I was about, I'd say, 3 or 4 tenths up easily on my ghost, and I lose about 3. So coming up to turn 17, and this is the trickiest braking zone on the track, because this is basically the first time where you use almost full brake application. So coming into this corner, you want to brake after the 50 board and try and get as close to the 100 as you can without spearing your car into the wrong direction. Clip the inside and allow the car to drift out wide, but making sure that you don't hit that grass on the outside. And that's it, you're across the line, lap completed. Well, I hope you've enjoyed this guide guys. Give it a like if it's helped you. So see you guys then for the next one. If you could like and subscribe, that would be brilliant. So see you guys on the track. This is Billy Goat Boy, over and out.